The better part of this summer. Obviously, myself and other coaches and graduate assistants were breaking down our first few opponents. But more so than that, we need to take care of us first. So just evaluating as many guys as we can, looking at our schemes, and studying some other teams who had some success, whether it be in the Big 12 or nationally, some of the things they've done special teams wise. Again, if we can pull one or two things from that and implement it and what we can do, but just studying a lot of film and a lot of planning for going into camp and going into season.
When you go back and I guess you evaluate the guys, your team from the spring, what kind of stands out to you now that you didn't see, I guess, during the spring?
To be honest with you, just how many athletic bodies we have. We were 3 deep at just about every position on our special teams. For those first 2 to 2.5 weeks of spring, and then as we got, as it progressed, we wanted to cut down to a 2 deep and really focus on those certain guys. But again, I said this in the spring, but I believe it even more so now, is that we're deeper than we've ever been with capable, athletic bodies. That we're going to need all those guys over the course of the season to contribute, whether it be offensively, defensively, or on special teams.
Who are maybe some of those under-the-radar guys that you mentioned that could contribute on special teams?
Obviously we've got young guys. Daywan Funderburks, Nana Kyram's been a guy who's at times been, has contributed. Jeremy Tyler, he's going to be a contributor on defense and on special teams. Jackie Marcellus is a guy I'm really excited about in the return game and in the coverage. He's one of our hardest workers, and I'm not sure if there's anyone who wants to prove himself on the field more than that kid. With our depth, at running back, and a lot of our younger receivers who we're bringing in, those guys are going to be able to help us in the return game and in our coverage unit. So,
I guess maybe as you meet as coaches, is the elephant in the room still the punt return game? Is that still an issue?
That's kind of one where everyone, kind of chuckles or get a lot of eye rolls when we talk about that, as a staff. But we got better at it in the spring. We've added some guys. We brought in some guys who are going to be freshmen who are going to be able to help us in the return game. And again, obviously, we're focusing on offense and defense for right now. But everyone on that unit can do better. We can take heat off the returner by doing better blocking up front, holding people up. We did a pretty good job of applying pressure. On the punter, we missed a few opportunities that could have changed the game. We just need to execute better. But that until we go out and prove ourselves, I think that's going to continue to be the elephant in the room. But excited to go out and change people's perceptions.
Now, I know you mentioned kind of going and watching other teams' tape, whether it's Big 12 or national. Is kind of like, I guess, the blocking or the gunner aspect of it, blocking a gunner. Is that something you can take from another team and see how they do it?
Absolutely. And, I think just about everybody, looking at it and talking to different people, just about everybody teaches the hold up the same way. It's you get down to a lot of it's effort, it's want to, and at a certain point it's execution. So we just got to be able to drill those things. There are a few things that we're still looking at in terms of what leverage we want to put, how tight, how loosening people up, everything like that. But we're gonna tour with some of that stuff during camp and see what fits our personnel, fits our players best, and then we'll make a decision moving forward.